Hi, so I'm thinking of possibly posting some of my old homework and essay assignments on here just so people can see what you can do, how you can like advance the gospel directly and indirectly, even like to so-called liberal strongholds, right? So actually, my last short response for this is an Asian studies class, by the way. I have to take it. Um, I talked about basically how politics is a waste of time and stuff, but of course I still got a good grade on it. But this one, I had to read some, racially obsessed literature as usual, and I just want people to sort of see what I wrote. I'm sorry if this is a little dry, but you can still plant seeds, through this. You get people thinking at least, as long as it's like towards the truth, you got something going. So I wrote, when I began to read the racial vectors of empire, what struck me was the intentionality of the political machinations involved in expanding imperial ambitions. While the author's purview is essentially limited to the conflict between imperialist and anti-imperialist camps within the United States at the time of the Philippine-American War, I saw something different. I think that both of the camps are there to play off of each other. The imperialist camp is there to acquire foreign territories, while the anti-imperialist camp is there to immediately subjugate the new people groups. This struck me as, wait the heck. This struck me as a possibility because of how the imperialist camp seemed to, and this is meant to be understood metaphorically, right? So they don't get offended, do the wrong thing for the right reason. On the other hand, the anti-imperialist camp looked as if they were advocating for the right thing, but for the wrong reason. In other words, I don't see a controversy or disconnect between the two. Rather, I see a bait and switch shell game where both sides are intentionally being used to create a synthesis in their combined narrative, right? So this is just basic like Hegelian dialectic, right? Explanation. And what I was talking about is basically in the Philippine-American War, the people who wanted to not go to war basically said that we're going to like get a bunch of like Asians who like don't have a good culture in our country. And then the imperialists said, oh, we need to help them, right? So that's what I meant by good thing, bad thing, right? And anyway, so this is just like one small example. I've had like a lot more direct essays and videos about all sorts of biblical stuff. And yeah, so this is just a reminder that you can do your part day to day. Like everyone in my class is going to see this. I really don't care. I don't need school to succeed. It's just part of the stepping stone. Bye.